And we're back. More Final Fantasy fun. So I just went to my local game store and I scored this. It was way too expensive, and luckily I had $50 off from another purchase that I made there when I was buying collector boxes. But it still was too expensive even with the $50 off. But I had to grab it. They had it in person, so I'm going to open it and we're going to do a little review. Let's dig in. So no artwork on the side like the other bundle had. The box is pretty cool. I like that. It says Final Fantasy on the top. Very nice. Inside we have our special dice. Focus on that. Try to get some sunlight in the room, but might actually be hurting the video quality. Yeah, pretty cool. We have our, I think these are just like card separators you can punch out. I would never use these counters. They drive me insane. Hard to pick up off the table and stuff, and they get everywhere. So just use dice for counters for the most part. Okay, so you get, let's see, spoilers on that, huh? So you get one collector booster, which, you know, the amount of collector boosters that I have opened, I would be very surprised if there's anything good in one booster, but it'll still be exciting to open. You get 9 of the play boosters, and then we get a foil extended rare and some planes. I'm actually going to open this first because this is what I'm most curious about. I think this is where you can get big hits. This first one is not a great rare to see, but at least it is rare. So let's see what we pulled in here. Let's see what the second card is hiding behind the first. Okay, Emmett. Not bad. And then these are all foil lands. They feel nice. The quality of the cards feels really nice, so that's cool. These, I believe, are just lands. We'll open them in the spirit of not being able to leave anything sealed in my life. Opened a lot of boxes yesterday. Got some really good hits, but it both felt good and bad at the same time to open that many boxes in a single day. All right, so didn't get crazy hits on the extended arts, but you know, given the fact that I just opened a yellow neon chocobo yesterday, I really can't complain. We're going to open the play boosters first. I'm going to blaze through them as I have a tendency to do. I will set aside anything that's noteworthy, and we will then open that single collector's pack and see what we get. And then I'll give kind of a final thought. I mean, I guess kind of regardless of what you get here, right? Like, because it's all chance, I don't think the value's here, you know, for what they're going for right now. If these were going for like 150, might be worth it, but they're just a little too expensive. Oh, cool. A Kefka art card. I'm going to put that aside just because I love that. Got feedback on one of my videos this morning that I go too fast, and I apologize for that, but part of it is when I watch other people's videos, I feel like sometimes they go too slow for my pace, for like what I want to see, so I thought to, I don't know, I mean, there's so many channels that are opening things. You know, we don't all have to be doing the exact same thing, but I will go a little slower on these packs just to, you know, show what we get. And to be fair, we're probably not going to get anything too crazy in the play boosters, but one thing I will say about play boosters to keep an eye out for is they will hide the Through the Ages cards in the middle of the pack. I found that when I was opening up the play box, so if you're ever opening one of these products, just keep that in mind. Put these off to the side. Man, now the play packs are even hard to open for me. I think my hands are just breaking at this point. Too much rippy. Tifa? You know, it's funny, we're going to get all the cool art cards instead of cards to play with. Got Xenos. I'll go through the commons, uncommons like that for a couple packs, and then I'll probably just blaze through to the rares, because I don't want the video to be too long. Considering this is already at 5 minutes, and some of my collector's boxes were like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. But this is a totally new product for me. This is the first time opening it. This was the real reason why I kind of wanted to get the bundle, just to have cool Final Fantasy branded card storage. Ooh, another Kefka. There's Edgar. You know, in the spirit of just wanting to have some stuff to put aside here, we'll put Edgar aside because he's an awesome character from Final Fantasy VI. Let's try these little tabs. Ooh, that actually works pretty good. Much better than the collector pack ones. Oh, I see a Through the Ages card. Esper Origins. Reno and Rude. Love that art. And this guy from Final Fantasy VI that you fight like 1,000 times. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, most of the way through these packs. Let's cross our fingers for something spicy in the collector's pack. Oh, Lightning Army of One. Put that aside. It's a good hit. Rufus Shinra. Awesome art. Where's our Vivi? Realm Reborn. Oh, Inferion got a double tap on rare in that pack. Cool. Infurion's pretty iconic. We'll put... Not a big fan of Final Fantasy II. Every time I've tried to play it, I've gotten really bored with it. But his character is a really iconic artwork, so still holds nostalgia for me. Just seeing that all the time growing up, that artwork. Ooh, Starting Town. There we go. That's a good one. And Fang, Instant Ramen, and foil. Never have too much foiling on your foodstuffs. Another art card. We got Barrett. Hitting all the good art cards here. This is awesome. I love this card so much. This is non-foil, but just such an iconic scene really early on in Final Fantasy VI. Phoenix Down. So cool that they made these. There's our Armon. Fun. That was fun. Okay. Now for the big kahuna. Let's see what we get. We're going to open it pull tab style. Oh, no, just kidding. It already failed. I'm going to try to open it pull tab. You know what? We're going to go back to this. You'd think that I would know what I was doing by this point, but you would be wrong. I am still clueless. Okay, here we go. This first card is always like where the real money is, and then a couple cards in is where you can get a really crazy surge foil. So let's see what we get. Shiva's Dominant foil. So no major hit there. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I actually don't have this card. It's one of the only surge foils that I don't have that I was looking for, and it's also one of the most expensive right now. That is an amazing hit for a single collector's pack. This luck lately has just been out of this world. I can't believe that I pulled this. Like, of all the cards to pull, it was a card I actually needed for the collection and just happens to be an insane, insane value card. Wow. All right. Let's put that down for a second. Man, I was actually just going to talk about, and I'll mention it now, and I'll talk about it in a future video, but one of the things that's been really crazy about opening this product is that no matter how many boxes I open, I still am seeing something I haven't seen before. This Kefka card I don't have, this Tifa card I don't have, this other, you know, I think I have this Barrett card from opening Play Boosters, but I haven't opened a Yuna Surge foil. I have a Yuna foil, I have the non-foil, but I never hit the surge. And in a single pack, we hit the surge, and I just can't. I can't believe that. I mean, like, and what, like, of all the surges that I have, the odds would be that I would hit a double. I mean, I have probably 10 copies of this card. I probably have 3 or 4 of that 10 that are in surge here, right? So it's like to hit one that you actually haven't seen before after opening this much of the product is just surprising and hard to do. That's gonna wrap up the video, and I might do another one today, just kind of talking about, you know, what some of the pull rates look like and kind of what it looks like opening a very large quantity of the collector's packs, because I do have some really, really great cards, but I'd say overall, you know, even pulling 2 traveling chocobos, I'm definitely behind the, I think I saw in one video, someone said, like, the only the only people who win in this scenario is wizards, and I kind of agree with that. Aside from the fact that, you know, if you're willing to spend the money and have fun with it, then it's worth it. But if you're looking to rip this stuff and make a profit, even with the insane prices, unless you just decide to buy a little bit and get super lucky on a single pull, it definitely is not profitable or, you know, cost positive at scale or at volume. So anyway, really, really happy with this opening. I know this is a little bit of a longer video. I know a lot of people are probably going to skip. Of all of my 3 viewers, you guys will probably skip through some of my babbling here, but I had fun with this, and we'll see you on the next one.